Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Today, I want to give you guys a big update on just some grants dealing with rural development, part of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. A lot of people are trying to get into, more clean living, more efficient ways to grow food, and more healthier ways to do things. And the USDA has a grant for anybody who want to do any kind of rural development in regards to setting up any kind of uh, farms or any kind of economic development that will actually kind of infuse different rural areas, economically, any kind of case studies or anything that need to be done. But if they have set this up where you can get, a grant to be able to assist you in that development. Okay. And I just want to give this information to you. Now, before we get started, I'm Deonte Braden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. You guys know Mr. Short Dollar. We talk about personal finance, business, and entrepreneurship. Got a lot of great information where we give, more information in regards to business development, business financing, business funding, these information about grants. But stay updated on top of everything. Hit that dollar sign in the bottom right hand corner. Okay, let's get started. Here's the initial part we're doing the grants. You guys know I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia, so I initially had this, but as you can see, depending on what state you're on, and yeah, remember, guys, all links are in the bio or in the bios and stuff. And in regards to specifically, because every USDA, even though the USDA is a federal agency, they actually, segregate everything in regards to what they're doing in different states. So one the application process in one state may vary from another state. In general, it's still the same grant, but how they process and move in each state could be different. So again, I'll just going through the different states that you have here in the process. Just let you guys know. You see, in Arkansas is open. Get back to Georgia where I'm at. Boom, it's still open. And it kind of lets you guys know exactly what it's for, how the application process. I go to that little quick fact sheet right here. You can hit that, give the information in regards to the grant, the program it is for, it's competitive grant design to support targeted technical assistance, training, and other activities leading to the development or expansion of small and emerging private businesses in rural areas that have fewer than 50 employees and less than $1 million in gross revenues. Programmatic activities are separated into enterprise or opportunity type grant activities. It's saying right here who all can apply to this rural grant: towns, communities, state agencies, authorities, nonprofit corporations, institutions of higher education, federally recognized tribes, rural cooperatives. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Now, at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to go in there as Deontay Burden applying for it. But again, like they said, if you have your own nonprofit, you got your own little co-op, you have a school or some agency or company you have to have to do it. These are actually the basic requirements. Don't let that be a barrier. Just let it be known that these what you have to be eligible to do it and make the criteria happen. We're not going to focus on what we don't have. We do what? Focus on what we have to do. And that's how we're going to get the money, get awarded this grant. If this is something that we're looking to be doing, okay? It's a lot of background information here. There's no maximum grant amount for enterprise opportunity. Grants generally range from 10,000 up to 500,000. There's no cost sharing requirement. Total opportunity type grant funding is limited statutorily to up to 10% of the total RDBG annual funding. That's Rural Business Development Grant Funding. I was about to get lost for a second. All these acronyms. And again, these are different things that can be used for rural business incubators, rural transportation improvement, pollution control, training and technical assistance, acquisition and development of different lands. Yeah, different things you can do. Now, can you go in and grow some CBD or have anything like that growing? I doubt it. But again, we're talking about if you're looking to actually have any kind of things with regards to setting up your own farm and doing it for the greater good of other people. Because again, when we're looking at these grants, it's not necessarily for an individual. It's more for a holistic purpose. And what I mean by that is if you're going to set up there and you're going to have the grants actually impacting the community and not necessarily directly impacting your pocketbook. So if you know that you're actually going to get the grant and you're going to actually provide, economic development, you're going to provide jobs in that town. Those are the kind of things you got to make sure you're kind of looking for. How they're going to impact the greater good of everyone. And like you see here, evidence, these are things that are going to be evaluating the grant on. Evidence is showing job creation at local businesses, percent of non-federal funding committed to the project, And that means you got to have some kind of skin in the game. Okay. And they'll vary. Again, you'll go to your, we'll let you guys know, and they will get, with the get it started page. You got to have some kind of skin in the game. So you probably got to do some kind of initial seed funding before then. But when we go in the get it started program party, when you go to each local USDA office, they'll be able to let you know exactly what you need to come to the table with and get awarded with a grant. Economic need in the area to be served, consistent with local economic development priorities. And that is very important because you can't just go there and be able to use the funds for something that's totally out of range of whatever going on in that particular area. Experience of the grantee with similar efforts. Okay, so if you have no background in farming or anything like that, you're probably going to get denied for it. But again, that's not going to be a hindrance if you're thinking about doing. This is a grant that's going to be here forever. Let's be realistic. If you need when you go to talk to the actual people at the USDA office, find out how long they need. They need to say, okay, you got at least a year in farming, 6 months, hell a damn day. You just need to find that out so you actually make the qualifications. Do not let requirements or rules be roadblocks for you. Just let them be, points of education for you, and you just, get what you need to get so you can go and get your money. Okay. Okay, like I said, how to get started. Application accepted to the USDA Rural Development Local Office, State Office. Applicants are advised to view program information specific to your local office. That's what I was just saying. It will vary and be different. And like so, learn the local application timeline, concept paper requirement, etc. Grant awardees will need to complete required paperwork and comply with the terms and conditions of the award. Contact the local offices. You have any questions? Contact the local offices. What laws governing? You see right here the different. These just your rules and guides of how everything is done. And you say, why does the USA Rural Development do this? This program provides grant money to assist with the economic development planning and or the finance of expansion of rural businesses. Okay, guys, again, this is here. You have that idea, you have that dream of doing it. Just move forward with it. Like I said, it's to apply, and it's like here, just in Georgia. This is we got what 142, 149 counties in the state of Georgia, and you see how it's segregated between the different point of contacts of a certain area. Your point of context, other requirements. Georgia doesn't have any. Now, again, your state may. I will have, as always, the link will be in the description section for you guys to take advantage of it. And it's more, again, the same thing with the contacts, whatever one just to reach out to find everything out. Guys, if you have those aspirations of starting your own farm, doing any kind of rural development, it doesn't have to even be your own farm. You just want to kind of actually start something in a certain a rural area that needs some kind of economic boost or assistance or anything like that, let's take advantage of this program. Okay. Again, remember the rules vary as far as the deadlines and different requirements vary from office to office. The grant is still the grant, but how they legislate and how they break it out, they will vary from state to state. So please just take advantage of it. So I just want to get it to you guys again. If you're looking to start that farm, if you're looking to actually get some kind of assistance with any kind of opportunity that is in compliance or still with the culture of the local community, hey, let's take advantage of this, guys. It's a federal grant, and will you need a grant writer to apply for this information? I wouldn't necessarily say that, but you may still need, even if you get someone to do that, you'll probably still need someone that's probably a little bit more familiar, to with this actual process to assist you with it. But again, if you have to pay, a couple $100 to somebody that's more familiar with to fill out your grant, it's well worth it. We're talking about, like I said, minimum anywhere from 10,000 to $500,000, and $500 at most. I mean, it's crumbs. So best of luck to you guys. It's again the description, all the contact information. I mean, the contact information, everything will be in the description section. I apologize. So best of luck, guys. Best of luck. Take care of yourself. And again, make sure you hit that dollar sign in the bottom right hand corner. Subscribe, Mr. Short Dollar. Take care.